Father, let me have my share of my estate. Son, that is your half. The other half belongs to your brother. Here are your possessions. Thank you. Yes.
Hey ladies.
Sir, do you have any spare work for me? I'm famished.
Yeah, I got a job. Grab that hole right there. Cultivating.
How many of my father's workers have enough to eat? I'm starving. I'm going home.
Ah, what the heck?
Father, I have sinned. No longer deserve to be called your son. Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For the son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
What's that music? What's going on in there?
Your brother has come back.
Come back.
Your father has slaughtered the fattened calf.
What?
Yeah.
My son, come in and celebrate.
No, I refuse to go in that house. Father, all these years I have served you, and not once you've given me a celebration. Yet your son returns, you spent all his money on prostitutes, and you give him a celebration?
My son, everything I have is yours. But your brother has returned, and we must celebrate. Because he was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss?
Lord, shall we strike by the sword?
No more of this. You have come to get me with swords and clubs, yet I stay with you in the temple day after day preaching. This is the power and the hour of darkness. In the parables of the lost son, the father represents God as a forgiving figure who always welcomes his children back into his church. No matter how far a person may stray or how much sin they may commit, God will always forgive them. The son represents the tax collectors of that day, and Jesus demonstrates that even tax collectors are worthy of entering the kingdom of God by spending his time with sinners. The older son represents the Pharisees of that time. God does not falter under the criticisms and accusations of these people.
This passage has a lot of meaning behind it. The betrayal of Jesus by Judas is a very big event because it begins Jesus' passion. A kiss was very powerful at that time and showed trust and respect and love. Judas used the kiss and made his betrayal that much worse. When one of the disciples cuts off the ear of one of the slaves, Jesus immediately tells him to stop, and that shows Jesus' complete acceptance of his mission. Not only does Jesus tell them to stop, but he also heals the ear of the slave, which shows his compassion and forgiveness. At the end of this passage, Luke tells of Jesus, saying that this was the power of darkness, which foreshadows that things will get much worse. Overall, this passage has a lot of meaning and is very important. It is a very important event in Jesus' life.